No. As for today, I'm gonna be working on this painting here. I started it a while ago. Actually, I think now that I think of it, I think it was about a year ago. Not quite. I know. And then it just sat here because I worked on other projects. But anywho, I'm gonna get back to working on this painting. Very neon colors, just the two, the pink and the blue. And I think it'll be a fun, easygoing stream, just playing with blending of neon colors, and I'll show you how I make things look neon. So yeah, I have my reference picture here, which I actually changed up quite a bit. In the original photo, it has the pink, blue, and green. I'm erasing the green completely, and I'm going to replace it with more blue on this side with some reflections of pink. Yeah, and then the hair and the clothes are slightly different. The earrings are slightly different. The eyebrows. So, yeah. Hey, it's Win! Hi, Win! How are you doing? Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, I got to work on this one and maybe finish well, I won't get to finishing it today, but you know, work on towards finishing it since it's been a while. Thank you. Thank you, Win. Also, Win, happy 4th of July. I think it's kind of fun to it wasn't a plan to stream on a holiday, but here we are. Here I am. Just so happened to be that. Happy 4th of July. I'm doing good. Doing good. I kind of woke up a little bit later than I would have liked to this morning, but oh well, it'd be like that sometimes. Especially that I've been working a lot and staying up working on the new tails. But I got a rhythm down and I think I can I have a plan of how to assembly line them, so tail production will be soon. Well, it's already begun, but faster tail production. Hey, it's Link. Hi, Link. How you doing? Yeah, Win, you stayed up last night. What did you do staying up late? What called to you more to do rather than sleep? Hey, it's Nacho. Hi, Nacho. And yes, happy 4th to you too. Hold on. I don't have all my. Whoop. Sorry if the whole camera shook. I just accidentally hit the table leg. Oh, fun. That's fun, Win. Sounds like a good night of playing with friends. That's always fun. All right. So for my neon kind of theme, I have some pink that I need to mix, and then also French ultramarine, and then I also use a little bit of this like turquoisey blue mixed with green to kind of get this shade. So I'm gonna put that to the side. Yo. I'm gonna take some white and these ones, yeah, these are dry, so I could just go right on top with my turquoisey blue and some green. I should clean off this palette again soon. It's getting a little too thick of paint. Oh, hello, hello. Anna Count? Is that pronounced correctly? Anna Count? Thank you. Yeah, I'll show you the painting since you just popped in. This is the painting I am working on, and I am mixing all the colors. I know it's just like a very full palette, but yeah, working on something neon today, something pretty. Yes, I'm just mixing my colors. And so I got my two blues, and now I'm going to go in with my pinks. Side. How did I get to this stage? A lot of practice. And a lot of practice. That's how I get there. I've been drawing since I could hold a crayon in my hand. Like little baby me, even before I could fully walk, I was scribbling on paper. And since then, every single day, I practice drawing, painting, creating something. So that's art is really just a lot of practice, and it's having a lot of passion for wanting to create. Of the painting, the stage of the painting. I got you, Anna. I have, so that painting there, I just started the live stream here, but that painting, I don't quite remember how many hours I have into it. Maybe, I don't know, I had a couple of sessions where I worked on that one before I came until I brought it back out. Maybe 4 or 5-ish hours into that piece. But I've also gotten pretty fast at the neon painting and everything because I've been doing it for a long time. I think I started doing this style, oh gosh, 5 years. So, yeah, you're probably, if I was to guess, estimate-ish, maybe 5 hours worth of work right now. And it'll probably be another maybe 5 to 7-ish to finish this part. So, maybe. Depends on how much texture I want to add in and how detailed I want the eyes to be. So neon, I love the look of bright colors, and I like that glow factor. So what I'm doing is, these are just normal colors. This is just normal oil paint, but I make them look neon by just putting extreme light next to extreme dark. That's it. That's how you get a glow factor. I get that question quite a bit of how do I make it look like it's glowing. It's just extreme light next to extreme dark. That's it. Yeah. I have played with UV paints before. It is a lot of fun. But that's when I do like the acrylic painting. All right, so recentering myself. Like I said, I'm going to go in through here and add in some blue, maybe some highlights of reflection of pink. So, and I'm keeping my brush strokes in the way her hair is moving. So I'm kind of keeping in mind which direction is her hair going in. That's the direction my paintbrush will go in. Oh, like using my paintbrushes as hair sticks. I've never done that before. I should though. That'd be cute. No, and I went through a phase. That's funny you say that because I actually did go through a phase one time where I really liked using hair sticks. Never a paintbrush or a pencil though. I should. I should bring out my hair sticks again because I have like really cute ones. Or just use the paintbrushes like you've suggested, Anna. Oh, my art license is safe. Not to worry. Honestly, I don't think anyone could take that away from me. I will always be creating. I'm always creating. I can't imagine not creating. Oh yeah, I have some clean brushes and I actually keep all my brushes pretty clean cuz um otherwise they get ruined and then that becomes expensive to constantly have to replace brushes. Yes, there are times that I've had to retire brushes, but they come into like other uses, especially for cosplay and that kind of thing. So everything's always recycled. I find new life for. And yes, I agree with your comment. Hair sticks are a bit underrated. What is this? Okay. Nothing important right now. And then I'm taking a flat brush and I'm going to smooth out the edges of the hair. Yeah, I started this style of painting um right around like I was playing a lot of video games and I just fell in love with the world of like video game art and how light works in the video game world. Um, Light is different in the world of video games rather than our universe, and light behaves very differently. And I became absolutely just fascinated with it and started studying it. Um, and then I fell in love with this art style of, well, how can I make a painting look like it's glowing right off the canvas? And I like doing these because it's all very blended. Also, it's very few colors. So with very few colors, I'm more focused on like the shapes and the forms. Yep. Cyberpunk is a huge influence. That whole universe, huge influence for my paintings here. Yeah, in the worlds of cyberpunk, um, a lot of the rules of how the universe is built, like the way the universe looks, it's very video game like. Yep, yep. Yeah, the high collars. Oh my gosh. I like drawing characters with high collars. Also, exactly when. Very cyberpunk. And what's cool, so I'm working with oil paints, and what's awesome about that is I have time to blend my colors. It takes a couple of days for oil paint to dry. So that means I have a lot of playroom to blend, to push paint around, unlike acrylic paint, which dries in minutes. And it's actually funny, when I started painting this style, I started with acrylics, ironically enough. Um, but once I started doing it with oil, I was like, oh my gosh, what have I been doing this whole time? I need to do this, like, the headache. It saved me so many headaches because I would be painting something and like playing with form, and then suddenly it would be dry and I would lose my opportunity of blended color. So yeah, and I don't want the hairline to be super sharp, so I'm going back in with like my bright teal blue color. And I'm just going around the edges because obviously this part's still dry. And I'm gonna just blend the edge of the hairline. Yeah, with these pieces, I like to leave everything pretty soft. I'm picky about which areas I want to be soft and which areas I want to be sharp. Typically, what I want to be sharp is what's the point of focus. So the eyes will be a little bit more crispy, the nose, the mouth, because I want the viewpoint. That's like what I want viewers to pay attention to. So everything else will be very blended. I'm just going to take some pure white and I'm going to highlight that cheekbone right there, make that really bright. Also by the eyebrow, really bright. Gonna take a smaller fluffy brush right here and I'm kind of like stippling, blending in, just like tapping as I blend. And I'm gonna clean up some of the edges that blended in areas I didn't want it to go. So even when I'm blending, I'm also keeping in mind which direction things are moving in. It's always, even my blended strokes are intentional. Every stroke is intentional. So which way is everything moving? Hey, it's Bagel. Hi, Bagel. How you doing? Ooh, fun. And happy 4th of July to you too, Bagel. And I hope you have fun camping. That sounds really fun. Stay cool though. It's warm out there. It is a hot summer, so stay cool. And I see that. Ah, yes. I've done actually win a couple of paintings like this. I have a few. I love making them. I have so much fun. So there's actually there's quite a bit of paintings like this one that I've done. Nice Bagel. Oh my gosh, it is. Yeah, don't get a sunburn. Remember, use sunscreen for sure. Uh, Man, the sun is powerful. Oh, it's Jose. Hello, hello. fun. That's okay. Thank you for stopping in at least. Sounds good. Oh, a milkshake sounds good right now. Well, you have fun at your music festival. And again, also stay cool, drink water. It's gonna be hot. See ya, yeah. Hope you have a good time. And like I said, I was gonna do a little reflection of pink. So I'm gonna grab some pink here. And I'm just gonna do a little touch right there. Kind of pull it all together. I also like doing this just so it keeps the face from being half and half. Aesthetically, I think it's so funny. I actually learned this through my research. I used to want to do special effects makeup a long time ago. So I did quite a bit of research on it at one time, and I learned that you never want to like just cut the face just straight down the middle. Um, that can look confusing, unsettling, not very good. So I even take that knowledge into what I'm working on here, even in just my two-dimensional medium. So like even you can see, even though it's like, yeah, half the face is blue, half is pink, but look, it's not straight down the middle. Like some of the pink peaks around here, some of the blue pink peaks around here, and the pink comes back. So it's like you don't want it to be like split. Aesthetically, that can be um, not as appealing. And it's funny because it's something that people don't even really recognize. It's almost, I don't know if it's in what to say it is, but something people pick up on without even fully realizing it or even knowing how to describe it. There we go. And when working with these extreme lights next to extreme darks, I have to make sure that the dark doesn't consume the light. It easily can dull it out, make it muddled. So I have to be extremely careful when it comes to blending. And a technique I like to use is that I always start with the light color. So see, I put my brush in the light and then I kind of push outwards towards the dark. That way I can keep my light nice and bright. So as for today's goal, because you know I always set goals, I'd really like to get the hair and the ears done. I'm not sure about eyes. I was debating if I work on the eyes today. I mean, that would actually be kind of nice. Then I could at least get the eyes in there. And as you can see too, I'm kind of keeping it stylized with the hair strands, not too overly realistic. I do like to keep it kind of fantasy looking. Yeah, that is true when goals are important. There we are. Thank you, Win. Thank you. You know what? Since this is all wet here, let's work on the ear. It kind of does have a cosmic effect. Very cyberpunk, cosmic. Yeah. Alright, so for her ear, we're going to start with the highlights. So go with this light teal blue. And I actually might have to have it right side completely to me so I don't mess up these shadows. Sometimes I can work upside down and sometimes I can't. My iPad here that I have my reference photo on, if I could, honestly, if there was a way of me flipping the image and freezing it there while working on it upside down, I could probably do that, but I'm sure there's a way of doing that, but I'm not gonna. It'll be okay. It'll just be upside down for a minute for you guys. Anyway, you get to see it in a different perspective than I do, so isn't that kind of cool? Again, keeping my edges super blended. And now I'm going in with my more cobalt blue color, or the French ultramarine, and I'm going around the edges of the light blue, and then these will be blended together. Kind of like what you see on the cheeks and the rest of the face. I know it looks so weird now. It's like not blended. It's crazy how much a difference blending can make. Ooh, Nacha, you're working on something? I saw that you posted a picture. I'm gonna have to look at it after the stream, what you posted. Hey, it's Isaac. Hi, Isaac. How you doing? Yeah, happy 4th of July to you too, Isaac. Ah, I'm excited, Nacho, to see your drawing of Zoe, the completed drawing, or the completed sketch of her. Nice, Isaac. Very fun. Gosh, I remember that game, Crash. Oh my gosh. I had that game on my Game Boy, the little handheld device. Oh my gosh. between me and my brother, we had a couple of the like different like variations of Crash. That was a top favorite to play. Oh my gosh, I can only imagine. I think that would be fun, Isaac. Sounds like absolute chaos. You're good, Win. I bet your Miku's coming along good. I know she doesn't look easy to draw. She has like a lot of details. And let me tell you, anything that's like cute has so many rules to it. Cute things always look super simple, but it's sometimes the simple things that are really hard to draw because there's so many rules to what makes them cute. But you got this, and it's okay. Good drawings take time. Oh, thank you. Thank you for the new follower. Hello. Yeah, I'm always working on new stuff. So I'm super excited to have you here and have you join. Oh, and it's you. Is it Odie? Aw, thank you, Odie. Thank you, thank you. Yeah, thank you for joining and thank you for the follow. Yeah, I'm always working on new stuff too. It's all you never quite know what to expect from me. So one day I'm doing oil painting, the next day I'm hand sewing something for cosplay. How long have I been making art? I have been doing art my entire life. So, yeah, as soon as I could hold a crayon in my hand, I've been drawing. And I practice every day. Every day I work on some sort of creative project, especially at least drawing. Yeah, art is also something you gotta have to constantly practice at. Um, I will say that. Sorry, I like was saying something and then I was like also concentrating on what my well my next step is here, so it's almost like my brain and thoughts go in two different directions, and then I was like, okay, I lost track of both of what I was thinking and saying. Happens a lot. I'm sorry. Um, but yeah, no, art takes practice. I'm always experimenting, always practicing. Um, but yeah. Yeah, so I've been doing art almost all my whole life, but oil painting itself, which I'm working on right here, I've been oil painting for about 11 years now. And I love oil paints. I love the way you can just blend colors. Super, super fun. And this, like, we were kind of talking about earlier today and earlier in the stream a little bit, this neon type style that I'm doing right here, I've been doing for about 5 years now. Oh, it's Zach Cat. Hello, hello, hello. Aw, thank you, Zach Cat. Thank you. Ooh, Odie Martin, Odie, to answer your question, uh, my favorite piece? Hmm. I don't think my favorite piece is in this room right now. It's actually in another room. But I can show you. Um, One of my favorite pieces that I've done is actually right behind me. I can show you for a second. I love this one that I have right here. Or here I can just show. Here, let's change locations. Room camera. I love this piece that I've done. It was complicated, a lot of detail, but I absolutely love the way that this one ended up turning out. Yeah, and it's pretty popular. People love this one too. Didn't do that one on live stream though. That one came before all the live streams. Ooh, that sounds yummy, Isaac. I like kimchi. It's good. I like it mixed with things. Aw, thank you. Thank you, Odie. It was a bit of a ridiculous piece, I will admit. When I first came up with the idea, and then once starting it, I was like, oh my gosh, why did I throw this many details into it? Aw, thank you, Zach Cat. Thank you. Odie, I do not do any digital art. I can't draw digital. It is so hard for me. I have tried. I have Procreate on my iPad. I have tried to draw digital, but nope. Um, and it's so funny because a lot of my pieces are inspired by digital art. I try to make it look like digital, which really, I don't know. I have a weird thing where I like to make art from mediums that look like other mediums. Like this is oil painting, but it looks digital, if that makes sense. Uh, but no, what I think what gets me on the digital art that I don't like is the glass surface. I am such a texture person. I like to feel my canvas. There's a slight give to canvas too. Like I can feel my paint, the texture of the paintbrush going onto the canvas. The canvas slightly bows. I can feel that. And that makes sense to me. With digital art, you have nothing of that. Sure, you have textures of paintbrushes, but all the paintbrushes feel exactly the same. They look different, but feel different, but feel the same. that throws me off completely. So, nope. Yeah, it's kind of funny. A lot of digital, like a lot of traditional artists who try to draw digital, experience the same exact thing I do. But then it's funny because you reverse it, and if digital artists try to work on traditional art, all of a sudden they're like, ah, what is all this texture, and why am I getting paint everywhere? And what do you mean I can't just select a brush? What do you mean I can't just zoom in? Like they'll find themselves on a canvas like going like this and then go, oh, derp. Like it's funny. It's like both ways, same experience, different. But yeah, what's your idea? Oh, okay. Respect, Odie, that you do digital art. Respect. Thank you. I already do that. To make stickers and poster prints, my brother actually takes a photo of all my work, and that's how, and then he goes in and slightly um, cleans it up. Like if there's any glare from the oil paint, takes that out, but he doesn't touch any of the color. And from that digital image, and he'll like crop it, make it all nice. And from that digital image, we'll turn it into poster print stickers, pins, all that good stuff. But thank you for offering, but I'm already there. I didn't know you did digital art, Win. I thought you just have tried traditional mediums. What? That's so cool. I didn't know that. Yeah, yeah, Win. What art program do you use? Nah, well, thank you, Odie, but I'm all good right now. We got a system that works and all's good, but thank you though. What? You even have like one of those tables to draw on? That's so fancy, Win. Aw, thank you, Isaac. Oh my gosh, that would be fun. Well, if you think one of my characters, if you have an idea of what the voices sound like, then sure. Oh my gosh, I'm like trying to repaint this earlobe right here, but it keeps turning gray. This is where it's difficult. might have to go back with a second layer to make it so it's not so like gray and dull. That's cool, Isaac. Sounds like you've kind of become a bit of a writer. Isaac, would you ever write your own stories? That's so cool. Yeah, Win, share if you want to share. Feel free. I want to see. I feel like I just discovered something new today that you do digital drawing. I'm actually really happy to get back to work on this one because it's been a while. Adding more highlights to the ears. So in this one and in any of my neon paintings, I'm always thinking of like how does the light affect the objects around it? Which direction is the light coming from? Even though like I'm used to doing this art style because I've done so many and I've kind of now I understand it. It's still a bit of a challenge. I still have to like, you know, really think, what am I doing? Ooh, I see that you posted it in the Discord group chat, Win. I'll have to look at it after the stream. Yeah, it's coming together. Got about an hour left. How about I work on one of her eyes? Because I think that'll be cool to show. Because this is just going to be a lot of blending. So I'm just mixing some white right now. Oh, there's my doggy. Puppy. Sorry about that. That's Miss Mo. I know, she's such a good little doggo. She's so sweet. She's a good guard dog. She's like, I do my job. It was cute the other day. Mochi and Clove were playing. It was so cute. Alright, and as for the eyes, it still takes like, I still think of all the neon colors. The rules still apply. So even, I am a little nervous because the whites of the eyes in the reference photo is pink. It's actually like pink and blue. But I don't want it to look like she has pink eye. So I think I'll just do really light pink around here. Hopefully it doesn't get too intensive. Hopefully it stays to make sense. That why I put the white down first and then the pink is because I want it to still be very light. No, I think it'll be okay. I'm seeing this and I'm like, yeah, it doesn't look like she has pink eye. That's good. I don't want my pretty cyberpunk girls to look sick. That'd be kind of sad. Yep. Dog. Yep, doggo. And it might look, the eye might look weird at first because I haven't done any of the outlines around it. No, eyes are interesting because there's so many rules to them. And if you have eyes that don't look good, then the whole thing's messed up. Yeah, Momo is a good doggo. Yeah, eyes are the most tedious parts for sure. Eyes, and I find noses too. I don't know. I think it's a me thing, but I personally find noses even harder than eyes. um, I know some other artists agree, some disagree. I think it's partially just a me thing, but yeah. There we go. Yeah, post it in the Dragon Prince over your Rayla drawing. Yeah, do that. I bet those people would absolutely love to see it. Our Dragon Prince cosplay friends. Oh, really? Oh, that's interesting, Zach Cat. Yeah. Hey, maybe do an art study. Or maybe not, I get why. On my earlier neon paintings, so many of my characters just had like one eye and then the hair covering on the other side. Because I didn't want to have to make the eyes even. I'm only gonna half challenge myself. So, I do understand your thinking. You know what kind of paintings I'm tempted to do in the near future are like aliens. I'd like to do some alien paintings, I think, in the near future. But I kind of want to like bring up my old OCs. I went through a phase uh when I was a teenager of making like the weirdest creatures. Um I don't know, they would just be like these weird hybrids, and I don't know, they would be like these elven characters with green skin and like big pointed ears and horns, but then they would have like, I don't know, wings. They would just be like these cool, interesting characters with like weird torn up clothes. Um I know it sounds like I'm just like describing a basic goblin, but trust me, if I was to show you these weird creatures, you'd be like, "Oh no, these are like, where did these even come from?" So I swear they're funky, but I thought it'd be cool to like bring up one of my very old OCs and bring it to life in a painting kind of scene. Have some fun with some colors, some glow. Yeah. Maybe might be an interesting stream one day. I know she looks kind of freaky right now. I swear she will look freaky till like the eyeballs are done. I swear once you get to working on eyes, it's like the ugly phase of the art begins and it won't stop until you get it right. She kind of looks scary. She kind of looks like wee. Sometimes I understand why some artists just do the soulless eyes. That would make things easier. Yeah, Zach Cat, to make some soulless eyes. Make some like creepy looking witch character casting some kind of spell or something like that. That might be cool. Alright, and then I ran out of dark blue black, so I have to mix that new color completely. I used it all in the hair. I thought I mixed enough, but I guess not. And I really need to clean this palette. Hold on, I'm just making sure it's nothing important. Oh. Yeah, no, everything's all good. Everything's all good. And as for the shine of the eyes, I will add that layer later in the second layer. I'm doing great with my word pronunciation today. Wow. But I will do that later. There we go. I see a couple of details that I kind of missed. So I have to rest my hand on this side, but I have to be really careful not to touch that. There we go. Just adding little touches here and there. I don't know, she kind of looks freaky with these multicolored eyes, but I kind of like it. She's kind of hypnotizing. Oh, nice. Awesome. Awesome win. I know I'm playing around a lot with like the pupil shape and that kind of stuff, but I'm trying to get it where she no longer looks I want to like make this expression a little more relaxed. keep looking at my reference photo and keep adjusting things. Yeah, you can kind of see this is like the time-consuming part. The tiny details. The small things. Um, the face, I am using a reference photo. One, it doesn't look anything like the model at all because I have a hard time making portraits actually look like the people that they're supposed to be. But two, the model that I'm referencing, she's not anyone famous. She's just a model, so who do you think she looks like, Win? Who does she remind you of? Yes, I'm painting here, Nacho. Don't you like? She looks just like you. Oh my gosh. Nacho, you are adorable. What are you talking about? You wish. You already are. I don't think like Sora. I'm not familiar with her, Win. Oh, wait. Okay. Sorry. Yes. Our friend. Oh my gosh. I was like, in my head, I was thinking you were referencing like a celebrity or something. And I'm like, so in my like memory of celebrities, I'm like, who is that not in our friend group? Oh my god. I feel so embarrassed. I'm so sorry, Luxora cosplay. I'm so sorry. My Jinx sister. Oh my god. Oh. Oh my gosh. I was so confused. It's not true. See, you were also thinking she like Win was talking about a celebrity and we're like, who's like so Oh my god. Our friend. Does it look like her? Does it? Hold on. Now I'm like thinking. I don't know. Maybe a little bit? Oh my gosh, I feel so embarrassed. I feel so embarrassed. Oh god. I swear, if I post this, or even at a show, and I have this as a poster, and then she goes, "Is that me?" I'm gonna cry laughing. Now I can't unsee it. I didn't think so at all, of course, with painting this, but now. Hi, friend. Accidentally did a painting of you. Alright, and I think I have in here my super thin brush. Let's see. I can't unsee it. It's funny to me. My gosh. You know what's freaking me out? My gosh. It's funny because a lot of people think the paintings I do are of me. They look like me. Even though I don't think a single one of my paintings looks like me. And here I am, accidentally having one of my paintings that weirdly somehow came together and looks like one of my friends. Alright, so for the eyelashes, I took this really small brush, super tiny, and I'm gonna try to water it down a little bit more in the turpentine, but not too much because I don't want the eyelashes to go bleak. Just very light. I think one of the trickiest things about eyelashes is making them look natural. It's so easy to like just like anything 1 2 3 1 2 3. It's kind of hard to make something look like there is no real pattern to it. And to keep it from just being solid black, I am going to add a little bit of value into it. Adding some highlights of blue. There we go. Just gonna add a little bit more to the inside of the eye. And for any other like reflections and that kind of stuff, it's going to be on the second layer once it's dry. Otherwise it just gets all muddled. Alrighty. How are we on time? Oh, we're good. Oh, okay. Yeah, I'll look at my TikTok afterwards. I will try not to forget. It's okay. You're welcome to make clips. I'm curious of what clip you made. Oh my gosh. I can just see the title of it now. My god. Oh my gosh. Yeah, want to see. Ooh, okay, so we have a little bit of time. Still, about 20-ish minutes. I kind of don't want to start the other eye because you can see like how long it takes to do one eye, and once you start, I have to just keep rolling and rolling. I can't just like stop at any point. So I think I'm gonna just bounce back to like the neck and the collar. Because this area too, it's easy to stop at really any point. Yeah, exactly, Nacho. Just keep rolling. Oh gosh. Exactly. All right. So, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna start off with some blue. There is a bit of blue here. Kind of looks kind of freaky with just one eye done right now. Kind of don't like it, but at the same time, like I was talking about time-wise, I just don't have it for today. Yeah, it gets tricky with painting. There'll come to points where it's like I have to just keep going, and like I'll have to only stop at stopping points. It's kind of like a like like I'm finishing a move, like I don't know how to describe it really. Like it's like completing a thought. Like I'll have one thought of how to finish something, and I can't really interrupt that thought, and I can't move on until it's completed. She a pirate? A cyberpunk pirate? Yeah, I'm actually really happy too with the progress of this one today. Wasn't completely sure how long or how far I would get along with it, especially it's been so long since I've gotten back to this painting. Sometimes getting back into the groove is a little tricky, like finding, oh, what were my ideas? Where was I taking this? What was my plans? Aw, thank you, Win. Alright, and then where's my fluffy brush? Actually, I think my smaller fluffy brush will work better. Yeah, it'll work better for this. And I missed some highlights of pink. I was gonna add some pink in here too. Alright. So now I'm taking my smaller fluffy brush. I gotta flip my napkin, it's already dirty. Yeah, it's best to have a clean napkin with fluffy brushes because they will pick up the paint on your napkin and then that'll transfer over to what you're trying to blend, and that's never good. There we go, almost done. And as you can see, I keep blending and keep going until it's how I like it. There we go. And then I'm gonna just finish with the blue. And we'll call it a stream there once I'm done with the blue. And I'm just gonna blend this here. Now it is gonna be a bit tricky to blend the blue into the pink, especially this teal color, because no color really likes teal, it just kind of turns gray. So what I like to do is I like to be super careful around the edges. And I'm a little slower with it rather than like other colors where I blend fairly fast. There we go. All right. Aw, thank you, Nacho. Thank you. Yeah, I'm really happy with how this one's turning out. Ah, and thank you, Win, for putting in the Discord. Aw, thank you, Zach Cat. Thank you. Yeah, so here we go. Yeah, so she's coming along pretty good. And yeah, I'm excited. Gosh, this one would be, yeah, probably just a couple more sessions because I have ideas. I know the color looks simple, but I actually have like detailed ideas to do it. So ah, well, again, another amazing stream. Thank you everyone for joining today. It was really fun to show something a little different. I know I've done some neon things, but not quite like this. So yeah, it was fun to share and show. Well, as for next stream, I'll see you all next week, Tuesday, same time. Um, we'll see. Maybe I'll work on this one. Maybe I'll continue on my sushi plate that I have. That'll be another really fun one. It already has been. Nah, thank you, Nacho. And then thank you, Win. Nah, I hope you have a good day too, Win. Thank you, Zach Cat. I hope you have a good day as well. Alrighty, well, I will see you all next week on Tuesday. As for now, bye.